You can spend hours resting and still feel exhausted afterward. You scroll, watch videos, lay in bed, distract yourself, but somehow your body still doesn't feel restored. And that's because not everything that looks like rest is actually rest. Sometimes it's escapism. In this video, we're going to explore the difference between true rest and escapism, and why so many people feel mentally and emotionally exhausted even when they technically take breaks. And before we start, just a quick note. This video is for educational purposes only. Real rest is restorative. It helps your nervous system move out of survival mode and into a more balanced state. Escapism, on the other hand, is usually about avoiding discomfort temporarily. And while that relief can feel good in the moment, it often doesn't actually regulate the body. This is important because modern life gives us constant access to stimulation. Phones, streaming, scrolling, noise, information. And when the nervous system becomes overwhelmed, many people instinctively reach for more stimulation to escape how they feel. Not because they're lazy, but because the body is looking for relief. The problem is that stimulation and restoration are not the same thing. You can distract your mind while still exhausting your nervous system. And this is why someone can spend hours online or watching content and still feel mentally drained afterward. Because the nervous system never fully slowed down. Real rest usually involves a reduction in internal and external stimulation, not necessarily doing nothing, but allowing the body to shift into a calmer physiological state. That can look like quiet moments, slower pacing, being present, gentle movement, calm environments, deeper breathing moments without constant input. Real rest creates space for the nervous system to recover. Escapism often feels different. It usually has a compulsive quality to it, like needing constant distraction, endlessly scrolling, consuming content without feeling satisfied, avoiding silence, feeling uncomfortable when things become still. And what's interesting is that many people mistake overstimulation for relaxation simply because it distracts them from stress temporarily. But distraction is not the same as restoration. And over time, constant stimulation can make it harder for the nervous system to truly settle. This is why some people feel uncomfortable in silence, or feel the need to constantly check their phone, or feel restless when they try to slow down, because the nervous system has adapted to high levels of input. Research in stress physiology suggests that chronic overstimulation can keep the body in a more activated state, even during downtime. So physically, the body may still be carrying stress, even if mentally you feel distracted from it. And this creates a cycle. Stress leads to overstimulation. Overstimulation prevents true recovery. Lack of recovery increases stress. And eventually, the body starts feeling constantly exhausted. This doesn't mean entertainment is bad, or that watching shows or being online is unhealthy. The point is awareness. Asking yourself, do I actually feel restored after this, or do I simply feel distracted from myself for a little while? Real rest usually leaves you feeling calmer, clearer, more grounded, more connected to yourself, even if only slightly. Escapism often leaves you overstimulated, disconnected mentally, tired, emotionally numb, or needing more stimulation afterward. And one of the biggest signs is this: when real rest becomes uncomfortable, when silence feels strange, when slowing down creates anxiety instead of calm. That often signals a nervous system that has become highly adapted to stimulation. This is why nervous system regulation matters. Because the more regulated your system becomes, the easier it is to experience stillness without discomfort. The easier it becomes to actually rest, not just escape. And this doesn't require perfection. Small shifts matter. Moments without constant input. More intentional rest. More awareness of what genuinely restores you. Because your nervous system is constantly responding to how you live. And true restoration is not just about taking breaks. It's about whether your body actually feels safe enough to recover. If this video resonated with you, you can subscribe to follow along, because how you live internally shapes how you experience everything externally.